Hi everyone, it's Peggy Merwin with Stamp with Peggy. Today is Monday, July 8th. Did you make it through the holiday weekend? How was your weather? It was crazy. We had sunshine one minute and clouds and rain. As I said last week, we went camping with family. My husband's side of the family goes every year to Governor Dodge State Park in Dodgeville, Wisconsin. And it's been like 40 plus years that we've been doing this. And so, of course, it started out much smaller. And definitely everyone used to stay the whole weekend. But as our children, we had kids and our children started to grow and have their own children, it becomes kind of a little bit of a free-for-all of when people are coming and when they're going. But we had all of them there at any given moment, not all at the same time, but throughout the whole time. So that was fabulous. We had 69, 70 degrees up to about 85 degrees, depending on the moment. And like I said, we had lots of rain, but we still had a great time. I'm seeing some of you hop on. Hi, Diane. Hi, Margie. And I missed some other ones. I apologize for that. Okay, let's get it up here on the computer so that I can see what you're seeing. Okay, we need to switch the screen this way just a little bit. Okay. Hi, Donna. So let me know what you did this weekend. And don't forget, like, share, comment, lots of comments. Get your friends to join us. Follow my page, and it will show me that you have followed. Like my page, like the posts, all those fun things to help me grow. And I give away prizes every week, and I just bit myself. Okay, so the first one are the transparent adhesive-backed dots. These go with the To Market bundle. And the lucky winner of this week's is Suzanne Gannon. So Suzanne, I will get that popped out in the mail to you. And the second one are the adhesive-backed dapple dots. These have gone in and out of stock. It goes with the Latte Love suite, but they work so well for everything. Judith Sosong, you're the lucky winner of that. So Judith, I will be getting those out in the mail to you. I saw Annie said she worked all weekend. Hopefully fun work. Wendy, thank you so much for sharing. Hi, Robin. Thanks for joining. Hi, Teresa. Okay, we are into July. And as we know, sometimes, whether you're ready or not, sometimes we are at Christmas in July. So I thought that would be a good thing to kind of play with tonight. There are lots of online exclusives that have fall, Halloween, and Christmas products in it, and some that work for all of it. So I decided tonight was a good night to start playing with some of the Christmas things. All right, that was a really cute one. What's that, Glenda? Oh, yay, baseball's over for the summer, so she gets to watch a marvelous Monday to you. Okay, so we are playing with the Iconic Imagery Suite, and I'm looking to make sure there's nothing else that I missed. Tomorrow is the deadline for my Paper Pumpkin alternate class, my Paper Pumpkin party. I do 4 to 6 cards and or projects. This last month's, June's Life is Sweet, were 4 cards and 2 treat holders. So if you already get the kit and you would like to join and get my alternate kit, which everything is pre-cut except your Paper Pumpkin supplies, the cost is $24 for pickup or $28 for mail. If you would like to get the whole kit and everything, it's $45 for the Paper Pumpkin kit. I pre-cut everything for you out of your kit, or $50 for mail. Hi, Judith. Thanks for joining. In case you just joined, where did I put it? Judith, you were the lucky winner from comments, likes, and shares, and I will be popping this in the mail to you. Okay? Okay, so that's Paper Pumpkin. Couple other deadlines coming up, so watch for those. I will post reminders again on those also. All right, let's go ahead and switch you down. Oh, you got all of those little things. Hi, Jenny Ebby. Thank you for joining. Okay, I'm coming back up, so ready? Here we go. All right, let me see my screen and see where we're at. Let's see if we can't. I really am going to learn this a little bit better. I want to try to zoom in a little bit. You're getting so much of my excess stuff here. And like I said, a couple weeks ago, I got a new phone and just trying to figure everything out, and it's not working. Okay. Iconic Imagery is this gorgeous set. It's got greetings that you can fit together into phrases. Celebrate, which works for so much. Grateful, which is perfect for fall and Thanksgiving. We've got leaves. We've got stars and hearts and snowflakes and kind of holly trees, candles, and some little confetti. So it's just a very fun stamp set. There is a coordinating die set, and you know I love greeting framelets. They are just awesome in 3 different sizes. And then again, you've got a big star, or this cuts out the snowflake. Okay. You've got, and I love when it does this, the whole little row of stars. So you could cut openings of stars, but you could also then have these to glue on or turn into confetti. We have little bitty hearts, same thing. We have a regular heart. We have stars. We have little holly berries or twigs for fall. We have the leaf. That's a fun one. I'm not sure. Oh, that's the flames for the candles. This is for the holly and the holly berries. So it's a great set. And I forgot to look up the price, but it is not an expensive set. So that's really fun. Then there is coordinating designer paper, the Iconic Celebration. It's 6x6 paper, and it's the coordinating colors in it are Cajun Craze, Cherry Cobbler, Misty Moonlight, Moody Mauve, Mossy Meadow, and Pecan Pie. So how fun is that? Now the papers, and I can't remember if I already showed these papers or not, but fun stars with confetti. Love these little holly berries. I have not tried to see if the dies will cut those out or not. And then Christmas trees, snowflakes with little kind of moody mauve Christmas trees. That reminds me of Charlie Brown. I love the Cajun Craze polka dots with the acorns, the gingham or plaid with some more little berries, starbursts with little doves. There's your happy birthday candles and some starbursts, a plaid, which I love, pumpkins, pecan pie, Christmas trees, and love the stripes, some little champagne glasses, and some love hearts, and some stripes with leaves. How fun is that? Okay, so I've designed 3 different cards with this bundle. Are you ready? Okay. All right. First one is one of our fun folds, and I forgot my bone folder. Okay, coming right back. Okay, so we're starting with a 5.5 by 8.5 piece. We are folding it in half, scored at 4 1/4, and then scored again at 2 1/8. And so you want to make sure that that one gets really nice and crisp. Okay, and my screen just went blank. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is what it's going to do. Inside, I have a piece of Mossy Meadow and Basic Beige that we're going to adhere together and adhere inside. We're not going to do it quite yet. Okay, then I have my card front, which this time I cut this one, yes, 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And then I used a piece of the designer paper, okay? That is 3 3/4 by, excuse me, by 5. We're going to adhere that onto our card base, or our layer, matte layer. Okay. And then I have 2 squares of cherry cobbler that are 1 5/8 by 1 5/8, and then another one that is 1 3/8 by 1 5/8. I have basic beige. I have 2 squares that are 1 3/8 by 1 3/8. Can you guess? They go right on the 1 5/8 squares. What a surprise, right? Okay. All right, then we're going to put that on there and that on there. And then I have one more that is 1 1/8. Yes, by 1 3/8. I already stamped from the stamp set in cherry cobbler the love and joy. Okay, so we're going to adhere that, and I practiced stamped ahead of time. Hi, Miss Linda. So glad you could make it. Okay, and I stamped that towards the bottom, leaving a little more blank space at the top because we're going to go right over the top of it. I'm going to go like this and this. Yes. Okay. Then I took, the cool thing with the stamps is you have the outline for the Christmas tree, and there's my daughter Katie, who loves Christmas year round. So yay, Christmas in July. So you stamp the outline, and then I stamped the full image of the tree stamped off. I used Mossy Meadow, okay, and then I used the coordinating die to cut it out. That's going to go right on there. And then I did the same thing with the holly leaves and then the little holly berries. Okay, and then I just die cut them out with the coordinating dies. And so we're going to do that. So I don't want these pieces dimensionalized. I know, crazy, right? And I probably should have just brought my green glue over. It would have been much faster. But, okay, we're going to put that on there. And then we're going to attach our berries right onto there. And then we're going to attach our tree. And again, I'm going to kind of keep it down towards the center. Yep, I think I'm going to go this way. Okay, then we're going to use dimensionals, because I freaked some of you out last week when I didn't use dimensionals on something, right? Okay. So, whoops, I didn't want one there. I want it there, there, and there. It does look like a fun fold, Linda. Good for you. All right. Trying to remember which way. Okay, we are going to. So I want all 4 corners of this one raised up. Yeah, I have to figure out how to zoom in on this. On my phone, it's really big, but when I'm looking at the screen that you guys, I think, are seeing, you're seeing all my extra stuff around. And that's just not very pretty. Okay. We're going to come up some. Okay, let's stick this one down. We're going to do that. And then, yep, that'll work. Okay. And this one, I want one in this corner, one in this corner, and I think right there. I don't think I want it on. Yep, I do want it on that corner. Okay. Well, actually, Linda, this is clean compared to what it looks like over there. That's not very pretty. But that's okay. I got a million things I'm working on right at the moment. Okay. All right. Look at how adorable. It's just so sweet. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and attach this onto here. But before we do, let's go ahead. The basic beige is 3 5/8 by 4 7/8, which means the Mossy Meadow is 3 3/4 by 5, which means it's 1/8 of an inch smaller than this one. Okay. And you can see here, let's turn it this way. It'll be a little easier maybe, because I don't want this to overhang. I don't want this to peek out from underneath. Isn't that tree adorable, Judith? Okay, so let's go ahead and put this on the inside. Now, if we wanted, we could add another tree inside or a little piece of holly sprig. Okay. Now we're got to glue it on here, but we need to make sure that we only glue it on this part and don't go over to close it up. So I find it easier to do this. Just don't go right to the very edge and you'll be good. Okay, now we're going to line it up side to side, top and bottom, and squish it down. Okay, and there's our first card. How cute is that? Okay, so then I went back through and I found a graduation card that we made once before. Oh, I got to remember, you can see all these pieces. We can't have that. Okay, I'm also going to pull in, there are cherry cobbler, pearl, and adhesive-backed berries. Okay, so I think we're going to add a couple of these little red ones. Oops. And I think we're just going to, my favorite, of course, are the little 3 together. Now, you could do that yourself when you run out, but there, a little bling. Okay, get those back, and my screen went blank again. There we go. Okay, so there's the first card. The second card, like I said, I used a layout, kind of, that I had used before for graduation. So this time we have a card base that is 5 1/2 by 7 3/4, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, so then we're just going to use our bone folder, get it nice and crisp. We're going to turn this card this way. Okay, and so I have a piece of basic beige that's going to go right here. And then another piece of the designer paper that's going to go right here. Then I took another piece of basic beige. I stamped it with the Celebrate from the stamp set in Mossy Meadow. And then I ran it through the embossing folder from last year's holiday catalog. And I think it's called Snowflake, Softly Falling, Snowflake Falls. It's an online exclusive. It is not in the catalog, but it is in the online. So I will get the item number for you, but we're going to adhere that right to the top. And so I'm going to start with that piece. Ugh. Sometimes when you emboss, it tears when you put the adhesive on. So just go slowly. When you try to go too fast, it doesn't work quite as well. Okay, so we're going to adhere that onto here. And then we're going to put our designer paper onto the other piece of Basic Beige. Like that. And then we're going to adhere that to the bottom. Now remember, we cut off 3/4 of an inch. So this time our card is only 7 3/4. So we're keeping that up there, but we're keeping a little bit of green in between the layers. Then I cut my trusty Stylish Shapes circles. And I'm sorry, I just saw adhering to embossed is hard because the fiber breaks down. Exactly. Green glue is fabulous, but the other adhesives all work. You just need to go a little slower. Okay. So this time I stamped the tree outline. And we're going to, do you remember this graduation card that we did? We're going to adhere these circles, and yes, I'm going to use dimensionals. And then you will see on the back of some of them that I did some practice stamping. See? Had some practice stamping going on there. Use the second layout for August card. I think we did. I think we already had the second one as a card challenge. Okay, and one more. And again, I practice stamped, but I decided I liked the outline only better. Okay, so then we're going to peel the backing off from that, and we're going to put that right in the middle. How cute. Okay, but then I have another piece of Basic Beige that is 4 by 5 1/4. I stamped "'Tis the Season" in Mossy Meadow. That's going to get adhered inside our card. So it says, "Celebrate the season." And we have our cute little trees with our embossed snowflakes. And you can see I practice stamped again. That's the awesome part of having two-sided paper. Okay. And so we're just going to get that lined up in there, and I got a little fuzzy. Okay, there is card number 2. Isn't that adorable? And again, very sweet and simple. I mean, die cutting these out, but then just quick stamp, and boom, you're done. Okay, the third and last card actually sort of uses our card layout from July's challenge. Okay, so we have a Basic Beige again that is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. I might have to try to find a different layout, right? Okay, then we have a layer of, so I don't have to add anything inside this time, right? We can write right on it. Then we have 4 by 5 1/4 of Mossy Meadow. So let's just go ahead and adhere that. Would anybody be interested in a card kit with all the pieces die cut and cut for you, including designer paper? Obviously, there's no stamping done, but you would have all the pieces to make all 3 cards. Okay, this cherry cobbler piece is 3 3/4 by 5. Then I have a piece of Mossy Meadow that is between 2 1/8 and 2 1/4. That's going to go right there. I die cut a piece of Basic Beige with the Stylish Shapes. Then I took this paper and I used that smallest square 1-inch piece to die cut Christmas trees. Lots and lots of Christmas trees. And here's our sketch, right? Okay. Only this time, instead of the greetings down here, I just filled the whole thing with Christmas trees. And then I stamped the season for peace. And we're going to put that right there. Okay? So now I'm trying to decide if I want dimensionals under all of those, or if I only want this dimensional. What do you think? Tell me what. Okay, let's watch for, should I dimensional all the trees, or should I put those down flat? And I really think I want this dimensional on here. Okay. Judith says the big one. Trees flat. Okay, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Only the greeting, Teresa says. Trees flat, Margie says. Okay. We're going to do this. And I'm going to do the whole green one flat, because I raised the words. Okay, so we're going to go about there. And then we can get those out of the way. Let's pull this in so that I don't get adhesive all over here. Okay, card kit. You can get a free card kit if you place an order with me this week for at least $35. You have until Friday to do that. Otherwise, the kit itself, if you don't want to place an order, but you could get this iconic imagery set as part of your order, and that would be enough to qualify, and then you would have it for all of the greetings and everything. But if you don't or can't place an order right now, the kit itself would be $20, and that includes the postage to mail it to you. Okay. All right, so then we're going to put that one in there. And then, look at how adorable. And this is just so stinking cute. So easy. You do need the stylish shapes to be able to do. Now, again, the kits, I will die cut those things for you. So yeah, that's a lot of die cutting, right? Okay, and I don't, whoops, I missed one. Okay, something's not quite straight. All right, let's pull these things back in here again. And what should we do? Think how is this? Okay, there's that. There you go. Oops, and I lost my screen again. There we go. Okay, so there are the 3 cards. One basic beige base, one Mossy Meadow base, and one cherry cobbler base. Okay, there we go. And again, I need to get it bigger, but one fun fold, and then, you know, kind of sort of a simple fun fold, and then the lovely little trees, which is a very basic one. Okay, so don't forget to get in your July card sketch challenge. We've had, I think I've got 7 participants already in just a week. That is awesome. So make sure you get yours out. Reminder that this is the card sketch challenge. On mine, this was a stamped image. This was a greeting, okay, across here. So that's what your layout looks like as a reminder. You guys have a fabulous week, and I will see you back here next Monday night, the 15th at 7 p.m. Is it the 15th? It is the 15th. Okay, everybody have a great week. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.